महक रहा है मधुबन तुमसे, ओ बाबा मधुबन वाले। महक रहा है मधुबन तुमसे, ओ बाबा मधुबन वाले।
तो आप सभी भी अपने से पूछो, अपने को चेक करो, तो पवित्रता का बल और पवित्रता का फल सदा अनुभव करते हो। सदा रूहानी नशा दिल में फलक रहती है। कभी कभी कोई बच्चे जब अमृत वेले मिलन मनाते हैं, रोहरियान करते हैं, तो मालूम है क्या कहते हैं? पवित्रता का जो अति इंद्रिय सुख का फल मिलता है, वो सदा नहीं रहता। कभी रहता है, कभी नहीं रहता। क्योंकि पवित्रता का फल ही अति इंद्रिय सुख। तो अपने से पूछो, मैं कौन हूँ? सदा अतीन्द्रिय सुख के अनुभूति में रहते, वह कभी कभी अपने को कहलाते क्या हो? सभी अपना नाम लिखते, तो क्या लिखते हो? पीके फलाना, पीके फलानी। और अपने को मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान कहते। सब है ना, मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान है, जो समझते हैं हम मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान है। सदा, कभी कभी नहीं। वो हाथ उठाओ, सदा देखना, सोचना, सदा है। डबल फॉरेनर्स नहीं हाथ उठा रहे, थोड़े उठा रहे। टीचर्स उठाओ, टीचर्स है। सदा ऐसे ही नहीं उठाओ, जो सदा है, सदा वाली उठाओ। बहुत थोड़े हैं। पांडव, पांडव उठाओ। पीछे वाले बहुत थोड़े हैं। सारी सभा नहीं हाथ उठाती। अच्छा, मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान है, तो उस समय शक्तियां कहाँ चली जाती? मास्टर है का अर्थ ही है मास्टर, तो पाप से भी ऊंचा होता है। तो चेक करो, अवश्य प्यूरिटी के फाउंडेशन में कुछ कमजोर हो। क्या कमजोरी है? मन के अर्थात संकल्प में कमजोरी है, बोल में कमजोरी है, या कर्म में कमजोरी है, या स्वप्न में भी कमजोरी। क्योंकि पवित्र आत्मा का मन, वचन, कर्म, संबंध, संपर्क, स्वप्न स्वतः शक्तिशाली होता है। जब व्रत ले लिया वृत्ति को बदलने का, तो कभी कभी क्यों समय को देख रहे हो? समय की पुकार, भक्तों की पुकार, आत्माओं की पुकार सुन रहे हो। और अचानक का पाठ तो सबको पक्का है। फाउंडेशन की कमजोरी अर्थात
तीर्थ बना है तुमसे ओ अब्बा वो वाले। आओ तीर्थ बना है तुमसे ओ अब्बा वो वाले। महक रहा है मधुबन तुमसे।
ओम शांति। अव्यक्ति परिवार में आपका स्वागत है। आज है दिन 6। इस अव्यक्ति मास में बंधन मुक्त रहे, जीवन मुक्त स्थिति का अनुभव करो। आज का विषय है देह भान का बंधन। अव्यक्ति इशारे। जब आप अभी जीवन मुक्त बनो तो आपकी जीवन मुक्त स्थिति का प्रभाव जीवन बंध वाली आत्माओं का बंधन समाप्त करेगा। तो वह डेट कब होंगी? जब सब जीवन मुक्त होंगे। कोई इस समय के जीवन मुक्त का अनुभव श्रेष्ठ है, जीवन में है लेकिन मुक्त है, बंधन में नहीं है। बंधन नहीं, सब बंधनों में पहला एक बंधन है, देहभान का बंधन। उससे मुक्त बनो, देह नहीं तो दूसरे बंधन स्वतः ही खत्म हो जाएंगे। अभी हम मोहिनी दीदी से सुनेंगे। दिलाराम भट्टी का जो अभ्यास का टॉपिक है, दिव्य बुद्धि दाता। बाप तुम्हें दिव्य बुद्धि देते हैं जिससे तुम सत्य को यथार्थ रूप में देख सको।
ओम शांति। सभी ठीक है, मौज में हो। देहे भान का बंधन। इन दिनों में हम साकार बाबा की बहुत थोड़ी थोड़ी मुरली सुन रहे हैं। दो बातें ध्यान पर आती हैं कि बाबा शिव बाबा ब्रह्मा बाबा में आते हैं तो बाबा सभी को पक्का करा रहे हैं कि किसको देख रहे हो, इस ब्रह्मा बाप को देख रहे हो या शिव बाबा को, दृष्टि किससे ले रहे हो? तो सब शिव बाबा से ले रहे हैं। तो इसका मतलब कि शरीर का भान सबका मिटाने के लिए बाबा बार बार पूछ रहे थे किसको देख रहे हो। ऐसे ही हम लोगों को भी जब हम एक दूसरे से मिलते हैं तो किसको देख रहे हैं? आत्मा को। तो उससे क्या होता है कि एक जैसे कि आत्मा मैं हूं और जो सामने मेरे है वो भी एक आत्मा है। तो आत्मा जैसे कि शरीर में जो आत्मा है आत्मा को देख रही है, शरीर को नहीं। तो ऐसे देह भान हटाने के लिए बाबा ने ये बहुत अच्छी युक्ति बताई है। फिर कई बार बाबा बैठे होते थे, दृष्टि देते थे। तो मेरा पहला अनुभव जब मैं बाबा से मिली मधुबन में, तो बाबा से मिलते मिलते जैसे मुझे एकदम देह का भान ही है ही नहीं, जैसे देह एकदम ऐसा अनुभव हुआ मैं तो पवित्र आत्मा हूँ। एकदम पवित्रता, जैसे बाबा ने सब पाप धो दिए, सब दुख हटा दिए। तो जैसे कि देह का भान से परे हो गए। तो ये हमें अभ्यास करना है अभी, कि हम जब देखते हैं तो आत्मा को देखें, आत्मा स्वरूप को देखें। तो फिर ये जो देह का बंधन है वो नहीं रहेगा, देह का भान नहीं। जैसे देह भान होता है और थोड़ा थोड़ा और कई बार ज्यादा अभिमान भी हो जाता है अपने स्वरूप का, अपने रूप का, अपने नेत्रों का, किसी भी बात का अभिमान भी हो जाता है। तो कैसे हम धीरे धीरे अपने अंदर देखें, चार्ट देखें अपना, कि मुझे देह का अभिमान तो नहीं है किसी भी प्रकार का। हमारी दादी गुलजार होती थी तो उनको बचपन से बाबा कहता था, साधारण नहीं हो तुम, तुम्हारा बहुत विशेष पाठ है, तुम्हारे नैनों के द्वारा बहुत सेवा होगी। फिर जब बाबा अव्यक्त रूप से दादी गुलजार के तन से हमको मिलने आते थे, तो हम दादी गुलजार को जब देखते थे तो दादी गुलजार के देह की तरफ ध्यान नहीं जाता था। अव्यक्त बाप दादा हमें मिल रहे हैं इनके रथ के द्वारा। तो ऐसे रथ है शरीर, तो किसी को भी हम देखें, आत्मा को देख रहे हैं, ये तो रथ है। तो जैसे भिन्न भिन्न तरीके से हमें दिन भर इस बात का अभ्यास करना है, तो अपना देह का बंधन भी छूटेगा और दूसरों का भी जो बंधन है देहभान का, उनको भी ऐसा लगेगा कि मैं उससे स्वतंत्र हो गया। तो अभ्यास तो करना होगा और फिर अनुभव हो कि देह का बंधन छूटा है और अभी देह अभिमान भी नहीं है। तो ऐसे बाबा कह रहे हैं देह भान का बंधन। जब अब आप सभी जीवन मुक्त बनो, शरीर तो सत्युग में भी होगा, जीवन मुक्त स्थिति है, तो वो शरीर के होते ही तो जीवन का मतलब क्या, आत्मा शरीर में, सिर्फ आत्मा तो नहीं है ना, जीव आत्मा है। तो जीव शरीर है और मैं आत्मा इस जीव में हूं, तो कहते हैं जीव आत्मा। तो इसलिए जैसे बाबा कह रहे हैं, अब आप सभी, अभी आप सभी जीवन मुक्त बनो, तो आपकी जीवन मुक्त स्थिति का प्रभाव, प्रभाव किसका होता है, स्थिति का। वाणी का तो होता है, आप जिस तरह से बोलते हो, कौन से शब्द बोलते हो, परंतु उससे भी ज्यादा किस स्थिति में बोलते हो। चाहे हम क्लास करा रहे हैं, प्रवचन कर रहे हैं, कोई भी सेवा कर रहे हैं, तो अपनी स्थिति पहले ठीक करके, जैसे ब्रह्मा बाबा किसी से भी मिलना होता था तो 2-5 मिनट पहले आत्मिक स्थिति में बाबा की याद के बाद फिर बाबा जाकर के मिलते थे। तो हमें भी ये अभ्यास करना चाहिए कि बोलने से पहले कोई स्थिति बना के बोलो, फिर उसका प्रभाव देखो दूसरी आत्मा के ऊपर में। जैसे ज्ञान सुनाते हैं तो किस स्थिति में सुनाए। जनवरी का मास है तो अव्यक्त स्थिति को हम बनाएं। तो बाबा कहते हैं आपकी जीवन मुक्त स्थिति का प्रभाव जीवन बंद वाली आत्माओं का बंधन समाप्त करेंगे। सभी को अनुभव है, दादियों की दृष्टि से, अव्यक्त बाप दादा की दृष्टि लेते लेते भान रहता ही नहीं है देह का, क्योंकि बाबा उस न्यारी प्यारी स्थिति में है, तो हमारी भी वैसी होती है। तो अभी ये बहुत अपने को पक्का कराओ कि मुझे जो कुछ कहना है, क्लास करानी है, मुरली पढ़नी है, तो पहले ही 10 मिनट 15 मिनट अपनी स्थिति तैयार करो कि अब मैं जाके ये सुनाने वाली हूँ। परिस्थिति बनाओ तो क्या होगा, दूसरों को भी वैसा ही अनुभव होगा। तो जीवन बंद वाली आत्माओं का बंधन भी समाप्त करेगा। तो बाबा कहते हैं वह डेट कब होगी, वो कौन सा दिन आएगा जब सब जीवन मुक्त होंगे। तो बाबा कहते हैं कोई इस समय के जीवन मुक्त का अनुभव, क्योंकि इस समय जीवन मुक्त का अनुभव बहुत श्रेष्ठ है। जीवन मुक्त स्थिति, बाबा कह रहे हैं जीवन मुक्त अनुभव बहुत श्रेष्ठ है। अमृत वेले जब होता है उस समय हम इसका अभ्यास कर सकते हैं। जीवन में हैं लेकिन मुक्त हैं, बंधन नहीं है, क्योंकि सबसे पहला बंधन एक बंधन है, वो है देह भान का। बंधन, बाबा कहते हैं बंधन उससे मुक्त बनो, देह नहीं तो दूसरे बंधन स्वतः ही समाप्त हो जाएंगे। देह फिर होते हैं देह के संबंध, और संबंधों में भी बहुत अनुभव किया है कि जितना हम उनको आत्मिक रूप से देखते हैं ना, तो उनकी भी अंदर परिवर्तन आता है। वो जो लौकिक संबंध है वो एक आत्मिक संबंध बन जाता है, क्योंकि लौकिक संबंध में बंधन है, पर फिर जब आत्मिक संबंध होता है तो स्नेह है पर बंधन नहीं है। तो देह बांध के जाने से देह के सभी न केवल संबंध पर पदार्थ जो कुछ भी है उसके प्रति हमारी वृत्ति बदल जाती है। बाबा कहता है कि साधनों का प्रयोग तो करना है, परंतु आधारित नहीं रहना है। हम इसके बिना सेवा नहीं कर सकते। आज तो चलो बहुत साधन है, हम लोग जब आए तो क्या था, कुछ भी नहीं था, फोन भी नहीं होता था। तो याद है मधुबन में हम जाते थे, वो गोल गोल करके बड़े बड़े फोन होते थे। अभी तो हर एक के पास टेलीफोन है, हर एक के पास कंप्यूटर है, नई नई इन्वेंशन निकलती रहती है, तो बहुत साधन है। तो धीरे धीरे कभी समय ऐसा आता है कि साधन काम करते हैं, कभी नहीं भी करते हैं। तो हमेशा ये सोचना चाहिए कि कल ये नहीं होगा तो क्या करेंगे। तो यूज भी करो, परंतु उसका आधारित भी नहीं होना चाहिए। तो इसलिए अभी हम कुछ मिनटों के लिए जीवन मुक्त स्थिति, देह भान से परे स्थिति का अनुभव करेंगे, अभ्यास करेंगे। ओम शांति।
बाबा तेरी मीठी मुरली की धुन सुन कर के मन हर्षाए।
अव्यक्त वाणी। तारीख है 5 मई 1977। वरदानी महादानी और दानी आत्माओं के लक्षण। महादानी पुरुषार्थ कराने की युक्तियां या हुल्लास उमंग में लाने की युक्तियां बताते हुए कमजोर आत्माओं द्वारा पुरुषार्थ कराने के निमित्त बनते हैं। स्मृति दिलाते हुए समर्थि में लाने के निमित्त बनते हैं। अपने शक्तियों का सहयोग नहीं दे पाते, लेकिन रास्ता स्पष्ट दिखाने के निमित्त बनते हैं। ऐसे करो, ऐसे चलो, इस तरह मार्गदर्शन कराने के निमित्त बनते हैं। दानी बच्चे, जो सुना, जो अच्छा लगा, जो अनुभव किया, वह वर्णन द्वारा आत्माओं को बाप तरफ आकर्षण करने के निमित्त बनते हैं। लेकिन मार्गदर्शन कराने वाले व अपने शक्तियों के सहयोग द्वारा किसी को श्रेष्ठ बनाने वाले महादानी नहीं बन सकते। वह अपने शक्तियों के सहयोग द्वारा किसी को श्रेष्ठ बनाने वाले महादानी नहीं बन सकते। तो पहला नंबर है सहयोग देने वाले, दूसरा मार्गदर्शन कराने वाले, तीसरा मार्ग बताने वाले। अब तीनों में अपने से आपको देखो कि मैं कौन। अच्छा, आगे की मुरली कल सुनेंगे। ओम शांति।
तेरी मीठी मुरली की धुन सुन कर के मन हर्षाए। हो सुन कर के मन हर्षाए। ओ मधुबन वाले बाबा, ओ मीठे प्यारे बाबा, तूने प्यार जो दिया है, तूने प्यार जो दिया है, भला कैसे भुलाए। ओ मधुबन वाले बाबा।
और जरूर पत्रकार कोई छुमंत्र तो नहीं आगे करते होंगे, नहीं आते होंगे, आकर के पावन दुनिया में चलने का लायक बनाते होंगे। तो देखो तुम्हारा ये बाप टीचर बाबू कहाँ से रोज आकर के तुम्हारे से मुलाकात करते हैं। ये वंडर की बात नहीं है, ये गाँव कोई लिखा हुआ थोड़ी है। तो कितनी ये वंडरफुल पढ़ाई है, वो तो मनुष्य पढ़ाते हैं शास्त्र या किताबें। यहाँ निराकार परम पिता परमात्मा परम धाम से आकर के इसमें प्रवेश करके पढ़ाई करके और फिर चले जाते हैं इतना दूर घर। मैं बोलता मैं फिर घर चला जाता हूँ। जब बच्चे याद करते हैं मैं आ भी जाता हूँ। ये तो नहीं समझते हो कि सारा दिन इस मकान में बैठे रहते हैं, नहीं, सारा दिन नहीं बैठते हैं बच्चे। बहुत दूर से आते हैं, फिर यहाँ बहुत ही सर्विस करते हैं, आते रहते वहां जा करते हैं। अगर रात को याद करें तो आ सकते हैं, परंतु उनको वहां आने जाने में कोई देरी नहीं लगती है। जैसे कि आत्मा को भी आने जाने में देरी नहीं लगती है। समझो आज कोई शरीर छोड़ते हैं, उनका जन्म लंदन में होना है, तो कितनी देरी में चले जाएंगे वहां चपटी में। वो सेकंड की बात है हर बात में। उनका आना भी सेकंड और जीवन मुक्ति देना भी सेकंड है। तो है ये बातें बड़ी वंडरफुल, नहीं कोई भी शास्त्र वगैरह में नहीं लिखी हुई, ये खुद आकर के सब बताते हैं। तो तुम बच्चों को कितनी खुशी होनी चाहिए। तुम कह भी सकते हो, हम जाते हैं कॉलेज में, वहाँ शिव बाबा आके पढ़ाते हैं, परंतु शिव बाबा आते हैं परमधाम से रोज पढ़ाने के लिए। और कितना दूर है कोई पहुंच सकते हैं ऐसे बच्चे। सूर्य चंद्र तारों से भी पार, उन सबको पार करके यहाँ आते हैं। इनको कोई भी तकलीफ नहीं हो सकती है। बरसात तूफान वगैरह कुछ करेंगे कुछ। देखो तुमको कितनी खुशी होनी चाहिए बच्चों को पढ़ाना। तुम साधारण देख करके भूल जाते हो घड़ी घड़ी। साधारण में आने वाले को तुम घड़ी घड़ी भूल जाते हो, तो जानते भी हो बिल्कुल अच्छी तरह से। ये हमारा पर बाबा टीचर के रूप में, उनके रूप में रहने वाला बहुत दूर है।
प्राणों के प्राण है हम पर तेरे बड़े एहसान कि तुमने प्रभु से मिला दिया, कि तुमने प्रभु से मिला दिया। तेरे कर्म इतने महान जो लगने लगे तुम्ही भगवान, कि तुमने अंतर मिटा दिया।
Om Shanti. In this Avyakt month, stay free from bondage and experience the stage of liberation in life, the bondage of body consciousness. When you now become liberated in life, the impact of your stage of liberation in life will finish the bondage of souls who are in bondage in life. So, when will the day come when you are all liberated in life and there are no bondages? Out of all the bondages, the first bondage is the bondage of body consciousness. Become liberated from that. When there is no body, then all other bondages will automatically finish. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 6. In this Avyakta month, stay free from bondage and experience the stage of liberation in life. Today's topic, the bond of body consciousness. Now we will listen to Moini Didi and our Dilaram Bhatti point would be for sixth is the bestower of divine intellect. Divya Buddhidata. Baba gives you a divine intellect to see truth. Now we will listen to Moini Didi.
Om Shanti. Everyone is well. This is a Vyakti month. And recently, I think it had been there, but this whole new concept of Jivan Mukti stage at Confluence Age, Jivan Mukti will be in Golden Age. That will be the life of Jivan Mukti. But here is the stage of Jivan Mukti. And in that stage, Baba keep explaining about different kinds of bondages. And we all have to be free from all those bondages. And we just sat for a few moments to experience how I am to be completely free from body consciousness. So bondage with one's own body, soul and body together play the part, because if there is no body, then soul cannot act or play part, and body itself cannot do anything. So when they are combined, that is why they say human being, the being is in the body of human. So, but then, as I was sharing that when I first met Brahma Baba, Baba's drishti just made me forget about body completely, as if Baba is giving that drishti and make me free from awareness of body. So what Baba is saying, that now is the time, if you want to help other souls to be free from the bondage, then first you have to be in that stage. And I had been sharing that how Brahma Baba, when somebody comes to meet Baba, he will go in the room for a few minutes. Baba is coming. By the time you all sit with them, and then he will come and meet them. A big transformation in officers, if they have come for inquiry, journalists, some had come for interviews, but Baba served from the stage. So what Baba is saying, that even whatever you say will have impact, but if you have that stage, then definitely others will also at that time feel free from the bondage. Like Avyak Babdada comes, we just forget, we just keep taking drishti from Avyak Babdada. So our Jivan Mukt stage, I am saying it again, Jivan Mukt stage at Confluence Age. And then this awareness that this is the first birth of Jivan Mukti. 8 in Golden Age, 12 in Silver Age. So we always thought, which is the first one? 21. So this is the first one, and that one is of Confluence Age. So I think that it had been more and more opening, more explanation, more clarity is happening about what is called Jivan Mukta stage. So we all have to, I thought it's a very good practice, especially for a Vyakti month, to experience that Jivan Mukt stage. So there are many bondages had been explained, but today is, which we all need to practice, the bondage of body or awareness of the body. Bondage of the body consciousness, even there is no awareness of because when there is body consciousness, then there is ego, and traces of all the vices could emerge. So it's a very, very important and necessary to practice free from the bondage of body. When Baba says, when you now become liberated in life, think about it, feel it. I'm sure that, yes, we have that stage, but now we pay more attention. When you now become liberated in life, the impact of your stage, impact of your stage that is liberation in life, stage of liberation in life will finish the bondages of souls who are in bondage in life. This used to be experienced when we meet Brahma Baba or Avek Bab Dada. So Baba says that when will that day come when you are all liberated in life and there are no bondages, all. So we all together have to, in gathering also, practice this and then look at someone, look at the soul, not to the body. Out of all the bondages, Baba says that the first bondage is the bondage of body. Bondage of body consciousness. Baba says, become liberated from that. Baba says, when there is no body or body consciousness, then all other bondages will automatically finish. Because everything connected with the body, right? All the relationships, all the material things, all the comforts, everything is connected with body. Yes, it's essential to use whatever, but also be aware that it shouldn't be any type of bondage. So we all, I think in this Avyakti month, especially for 24 hours until tomorrow, just feel how much is my Jivan Mukta stage. Or sometimes, whatever reason, intellect is pulled towards any kind of bondage. And if there is, then we have to see how to change that bondage into relationship. Because soul has to have relationship with body, but it shouldn't be bondage. So when we practice, we watch our state, then there will be realization, and it will be very easy to make more efforts. So that's the homework we take for tomorrow. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Didi.
Hello, Vodiman. Om Shanti.
You always make it sound so easy. But in practical terms, you know, saying that the impact of your stage of Jivan Mukti will finish the bondage of souls. What's your practical example of that? Can you give me a practical example of how you, being a soul who is liberated in life?
It's like the inspiration in them will be that we should also practice this. Because when you're giving them the lesson of soul, or talking about soul consciousness, and if you are in that stage of soul consciousness, they will feel that and they will say, oh, I also have to practice this. So this is how I find that the inspiration to be free from the bondage or be more soul consciousness, that definitely happens. And also because our stage has certain vibrations, and those vibrations influence or help other souls also, that they want to create that stage also.
So at one level, if I just come and be with you all the time, then can all my bondages go away? Or is it only while we're, say, with, a great soul that, and it's why we like being with elders, because, and even the general population, not necessarily service companions, but that they feel that respite, if you like, from their usual sorrow or pain. But when they move outside of your atmosphere or vibration, do they just pick it up again?
Mm. There are two things. One is, I think that when Dadi Janki, she comes to Peaceful Age, or we are together, it's like there is some kind of energy which doesn't pull your intellect towards the body. I know that once she was there for quite a long time in Peaceful Age for 10, 12 days, and it's quite lot, especially those who were cooking in kitchen, and one group was, there were lots of souls also, and they were not tired. Generally, even just for one weekend or slot. So I think that whatever is Dadi's vibrations or energy or awareness is a kind of power which helps everyone to move fast, or to, like Dadi, always constantly busy. But so I think that is one thing. And I think, but whatever we are experiencing, we carry with us.
Okay.
And also maybe those who pay total attention, they carry some stage with them. May not be 100%, maybe 10%, 20. And there is a kind of interest which grows, that why I cannot be in that stage wherever I am, not necessarily in Peaceful Age or with Dadi, So I think that definitely we carry that stage with us. Like I find that every time, one thing I always felt in presence of every Dadi, something is left in me.
Uh-huh.
Whether it is Dadi Prakash Mani's love and lightness, whether it is Dadi Gulzar's power of silence, Dadi Janki's constantly sharing knowledge, chit chat. Same was Mama, her stability, her faith, and of course from Brahma Baba. So I feel little part of their stage is always left in me. And I see that helps me a lot. That means what I receive from them, still I not only recollect, but it's part of me. And
right. So you're not just admiring them, but you've inculcated that thing into yourself.
Yeah, because you want to serve same way as they were serving.
Yeah. But this thing of
you have spent a lot of time with Adi Janki, so lot memories and experiences, not only sitting and chatting, because last time whenever Dadi was in Madhuban, and myself, Bhumi, and we were three, we went to meet Dadi. Many times she will hug me, and we didn't know that we are meeting last time. And then she used these three words, no? Truth, what was it? Sachai, safai, cleanliness, and simplicity.
And simplicity.
And she said, write to the whole world. Immediately send them this message. And it's like her enthusiasm, her unshakable stage, whatever her body was going through, but all the time that enthusiasm for service and sharing her journey. So it has left a big impact on me. So whenever there is, some struggle goes with the body, then immediately I say, but look at Dadi, how she managed. Look at Dadi, how she managed. So I think everyone's stage does leave an impact on others.
For sure, because now we look at you and marvel at the way you manage Didi, and that's sincerely from the heart. You know, that you never use your body as an excuse not to be fully present in terms of Baba's service. And I suppose,
even when I have to travel to India, I always remember Dadi. I said, oh, she was put in the plane and she made it. Even like for us, New York is quite far than the London because it takes longer and longer flight and all that. But the courage, which is needed all the time, and the trust that everything will work out well.
I suppose this would be an example of this thing of the bondage of body consciousness, where it's not just that you're not taking the body into consideration, but it's this thing that I know defines the great souls, that the task, Baba and the task is bigger, and that everything else is less than that, and that anything else cannot get in the way of that in as far as possible. Whereas maybe not being as powerful, then I would take into consideration my state of health or my wellness or tiredness or whatever else. And it's like it's the distinction, I think, between being a little bit selfish and being completely generous. There's a generosity.
Doctors, the way they tell you, assign someone else. My physician says, at this age to take this responsibility, no way, you have to let go. So I said, I don't know, I had been given, and like Jayanti Ben said too, for we are divided into where we should be. Everywhere is important, the presence. But again, as you said it, that for yajna, so I was, Bhumi and I always say, but doctors don't know that we're living for that, and okay, if we don't do that, then seva is what our life is about, With sometimes all my doctors very concerned when as soon as I say I have to go to India for 2 months, because every time I come, some or other something has happened. So, but then still we know that we are for yajna and we are the moths who are surrendered to yajna, and yajna seva is very important.
What's that, sometimes this expression that comes in the Murli about, I've forgotten who Baba refers to, but that idea about what would they know about the celestial sounds of heaven? And so again, ordinary people, what would they know about the purpose of your life? They can't possibly know the purpose of your life. They can get a sense of it, but only you and your commitment to Baba, you know.
I think they know, all of them.
Do you think?
Yeah, know in the sense of what new responsibility had been given, or, you know, so their saying was that this is not the age to take that responsibility.
Yeah,
And
right, because they're looking at it from a mundane point or physical.
so I remember that when Nirver Bhai suggested my name, and everyone just agreed, and so I called him. I said, no, I don't think I am willing to do that. And even if I do, I will do spiritually. I won't get into administration and other things. But half an hour, he keeps saying things about language, about education, about. He said, no, you have to do it. And then he started giving his example that look at my body, and I'm still serving yagya all the time. And so I think that the last stage or the test is to be conqueror of the matter, right? So keeping that in mind, looking at dadis, all dadis. And
But it's not just conquering the matter, Didi, as I'm listening to you, and I've not thought about this before until now. It's not just about conquering matter, because, you know, many people deal with illnesses and that, but it's the big picture. It's like what's making you conquer matter. The reason you're conquering isn't just conquering matter, but it's because you have the big picture. You have this, and maybe you can tell me this commitment that you made, this vow that you made, this covenant that you made with Baba, you know, whichever Baba that you made, and that it's so solid, it's so fixed that takes precedence over everything else, whatever's going on at a physical level, but that this, your responsibility and your dignity is connected with the commitment that you've made to Baba. And it's a big picture thing, no?
but also what we receive from Baba, and just feel that it's Baba who is really making it happen. And I remember that, you know, even when body is not well, recently I had, you know, quite a, but then I don't know, you feel as if, you know, it's a car, let it be fixed, and service is happening, and, you know, like you get so detached from the body, and you let everything happen, let people do whatever they want to do. When I think of, oh, really, I allowed that to do. So I think Baba's help, Baba's protection, and that's how we extend our time for service also now.
So is it that, you know, because you have a very particular responsibility, and is it that the greater the responsibility, in some ways, the more relaxed you are, because you know he's got to come through and do it. No,
No, it's like when I wake up for Amrit Vela, I immediately feel that I have to kind of whatever vibrations for yagya. So from time to time during day, I just do more powerful yoga, remembrance of Baba. You know, lightness is very important these days because everyone comes with some problem or other. And we have to be, because when, like, I find that body is not very healthy, you take on everything, right? And then we realize that there was less attention, which I should have more in my efforts. And I was living the life of blessings, but also, so we make efforts in a way so that it can create, more and more what is required by yajna at this time.
Okay. Thank you very much, Didi.
Thank you,
A
Vaughn.
lot to think about.
Yeah, that's true. Especially this whole new topic of Jivan Mukti, Jivan Mukti stage
I was trying to think of another word because sometimes, bondage, what other word would you use instead of bondage? Is it subservience? Is it influence? Because when you think bondage in the English context, anyway, you think of somebody with handcuffs or chains or something like that. And so, our bondages are not that gross, perhaps.
Mhm.
And so, what's another way of looking at it? To be
No, but
free from what? Just influence?
it's the thoughts in the mind and the intellect and it's subtle bondages with the souls and also with your own body that it causes a lot of mental, it affects the mind. And
Yeah.
then we know that it's a bondage. Why thoughts like these should come, why you should,
Yeah.
even if you're doing everything for well-being, for everyone's well-being, but still sometimes maybe there is a bondage, So
But I think you indicated that the other day, maybe on Saturday, that idea that at this time, as well as the achievements, that all these other things are going to come as well.
test.
The tests, and it'll be from the past, and it'll be maybe from situations that you hadn't imagined.
No, I had mentioned, and I was, I think, very honest that suddenly, like, the past emerges in a way which creates waves of sorrow or
Yeah.
whatever
Sadly.
reason. And it's a big test because you have to come out of that
Yeah.
as soon as possible because not only it's not good, but also for body, it's not good vibrations too. So
Yeah.
I call that as more tests, and how you pass it. That is why I tell anyone that you always should have souls you can talk to, where
Yeah.
there is good conversation in a way that how to deal with it, what is there. And I'm lucky to have some souls around me that we talk very openly and support each other a lot.
The conversation on Saturday in Peace Village with those who were there for the retreat was very enlightening and very entertaining as well. And just appreciating, in fact, it's something I've always appreciated about you. And that was your honesty in that when you had made a mistake or something, then, and I have some stories in my mind, you would then tell the story about, how you made this mistake that you didn't, at first you didn't realize, but then when there was the realization, you were then open-hearted enough to share it with the rest of us. And
No,
so I was
because
seeing that on Saturday too.
the
You were sharing some things.
kind of signal I give that this could happen, right?
Yes.
And but I immediately know where I went maybe a little extra or wrong. And then
Yeah.
I have determination not to repeat it.
Yeah. But
Lot of
that's appreciated, That's appreciated.
okay. Thank you, Vaughn.
All right, Didi. Thank
Okay.
you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Vaudiban. That was wonderful chit chat. And now tomorrow is Tuesday. Our schedule from Amritwala 3:30 a.m. till 4:45 a.m. and then we'll continue our bhakti for the whole day. In the evening, 5 to 6 p.m. English Avik Malay revision. Together with that, in breakout room, Avik the children Malay class, and Batti will continue, followed by Hindi series, English series, and chit chat. Now let's remember Baba and take Drishti from Didi.
तेरी यादों
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.